You know what, I'm thinking about it, and this might be a little bit of just, like, an unfocused rant, so I apologize. I don't know. In Star Citizen, I feel like there's not a lot of moons. And, you know, like, all of the systems, you know, literally 99 of the systems, like, have not been built, or have not been released at the very least. Well, I guess I could say 98 and a half, actually, but... But yeah. I don't know. One of the things I guess I would say here with Starfield is that, like, moons are important because they usually have helium-3. And, like, usually it's, like, helium-3, iron, and aluminum. And those are all, like, really important things. And I am not gonna complain about having some of those, right? Like, but at the same time, there are a lot of moons that... Sometimes you will see moons that have the exact same resources, and then the only important thing about moons, usually, are the fact that they have what resources they have. Like, I don't know. And I mean, kind of, like, realistically speaking... Well... I don't know. It's a little bit, I mean, yes, like, it's mostly, like, what resources do the moons have, because, like... I would say, like, well, it's free real estate. Well, it's real estate, not free. But, you know, it's like... I don't know. It'll be interesting. Did that scan go off after I turned away and wasn't looking or trying to scan the thing? I don't know, you can't, like, hear my button mashes anymore. So, like, I don't know. Yeah, like... But yeah, it's gonna be interesting with Star Citizen when base building does become a thing. Especially because we have Stanton and, like... Okay. So if you want to be in a breathable atmosphere, in Star Citizen, in Stanton, you've got Hurston, which is like, you know, a industrial wasteland. Yes, it is a breathable, livable atmosphere, but it's also kind of like, would be, oh god. But the atmosphere is polluted to all shit, and it's like, oh my god. It's terrible. Crusader's a gas giant, so, like, if there is any base building you can do, like... Well, if there's any base building you can do on, Crusader, it would be on top of a platform that you would have to maintain. So take that for what you will. Haven't found water yet. Interesting. ArcCorp isn't technically like ArcCorp isn't totally a planet-wide city. There is supposed to be some space that's undeveloped. I'm not sure if all of it is supposed to be mountains. Good lord, sorry, my hair is like tangled up. These little balls, these little knots. They're like terrible. Oh my god. I kind of wonder. Oh, sorry, also Microtech would probably be pretty good, but Microtech's cold. And then, in terms of, like... But then, like, also you have, like, the moons that don't have, atmospheres, except for Yella, I believe? But... Yeah. So, like, all those other places, like, yeah, you could build a base on them, but you'd have to, you know, worry about, you know, you'd have to worry about the condition of your O2 scrubbers, which would be fine, and I would be more than happy to do, especially if it's, like, property taxes and stuff is a thing. It's like, yeah, I would rather build a base on a cheap piece of land. Water is gonna be the last thing I find here, god damn. I was gonna say something. Something about the planet, specifically. And I forgot. I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna walk myself into this one, but like I also need to practice shutting the fuck up. Because I don't know if I talk too much. I feel like if there's a moment of silence, then it's a bad thing. And like, yes, if the point of commentary is to you know, have, you know, dialogue and, you know, have a personality, you know, to interact with, to add something more to the gameplay. But like, there's a lot of things I have talked about. It would be okay if I saved them for another day. Oh, you know what? Also, Star Citizen, apparently there's a leak about the Mirai Pulse, which is a hover bike. And like, hover bikes right now, it's like whatever. It's really like whatever, because you know, like ground turrets, or I'm sorry, anti-air turrets target hover bikes because technically the game considers them ships. And it's like, and it, like, the only use for ground vehicles right now is you're going to a hostile underground bunker that uses, you're gonna go to a hostile underground bunker that doesn't going to a hostile underground bunker that's going to shoot at you, so you have to land somewhere where, you know, you have to find a safe landing spot and take a ground vehicle over. But if you're using a hover bike, then you're just going to get shot at anyways. And because it's a hover bike with an anti-air turret, you're going to die immediately. Whereas if you take a, if you take a, like a tumbrel or a, you know, a wheeled vehicle, you're not gonna get shot at. I wonder if the master modes is gonna be sort of like a backdoor thing into that at all. No, probably not. This is probably gonna be like the radar system. It's probably gonna be the radar system that actually changes that. Hopefully. I don't know, I saw like the outline of the Mirai Pulse, or like, if the Mirai Pulse is what people think it is, then we saw the outline of it, and no, it looks cool. I do like the X1. I really wish the X1 was purchasable in-game. Really wish they just did that instead of having real money exclusivity stuff. Ugh. Anyway, till next time, have a good day, great day even. Jaskies.